Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ferrari's live stream. Hope you're settled and you've got your beer, your cocoa, or whatever, your hot soup in your hand, and ready for a good show. We had a couple of teething problems. We're trying to sort out, this way where we can show some video at the same time, and then I can narrate the video a little bit. But we had a little problem with that, and so we're a little bit late. But thank you for staying with us. All right. And today we're going to be showing some really awesome new cars. We've got two new Toyotas to show you. One is our mod. So it's based on the FMS FCX18 LC80. And then we've got a brand new FMS car to show you today. This is a 24 scale Tacoma, and a very nice new car. I think a lot of people are quite keen on it. So we're going to show you all of the information. There have not been many videos so far on this car, so it's a kind of mystery, and I'll be taking you through it today. So let me know if you're here. Please put a comment in the chat box. And if you're having any troubles hearing me or seeing the picture, then just let us know in the chat box too. We will have a giveaway today. And so you please, to take part in the giveaway, please subscribe to our channel. That will enable us to see your comments in our chat box, and then you have a chance to win. All right, so please subscribe to the channel and do click like if you haven't done already, because we live off of those likes. So yeah, please do click like if not done so already. All right, we have a lot of people here today. I'm going to have to turn my head a little bit more to the side to read your comments, but yeah, I'll come back to the camera as soon as I can. So we have Bam Bam Did It One. Hello, and hello, Eddie Hauser. Eddie Hauser has a good question. I'll come back to later. Mark Chulak, sorry, hello. Hello, Killer BRC. Hello, RBM with. Sorry, I don't know whether I'm reading your names correctly, but it's nice to see you all here anyway. RBM with is looking at getting his hands on the Terranaut, which is a Hobby Plus 8x8 truck, and that's definitely one to look out for if you haven't seen it already. I would be interested in the dimensions, says Eddie Hauser. We'll go through all that later. Some of you have found the Tacoma on the FMS website, and we wish them all the best. And obviously what's good for FMS is good for us, but it does hurt my feelings a little bit if you buy it from FMS. As I'm here talking to you now, hope you get it from Ferrari, but it's all good. Whatever website you prefer is all good with us. Can't wait to see this taco, says GSG. Hello. And hello, Cedar Creek. Hello, Dirty Larry. Dirty Larry. Hello from Southern Colorado. Don't forget to smash the like button. Yeah, thank you very much, Larry. Hello, RC Granny is here. I was looking out for you, and I'm glad you're here. Bordeaux Rat is here. Nice to see you. And GSG says it's going to be cool. I've got too many 124s, but that's part of the joy of 24 scale is you can collect them. You can build up a whole shelf of them behind you. Yeah, that's part of the fun. But yeah, I know where you're coming from. And Staffordshire Scale Trail is here. Nice to see you here. Staffordshire Scale Trail is a British channel and has a lot of cool trail footage and unboxings and things like that on his channel. Definitely worth checking out. We've actually cooperated before on some of our videos, and we'll do so again. So yeah, look out for him. And Roken RC is here. Hello, Wild Bill RC. I have a few names here that I don't recognize, so it's great to see some new people here. Tim Lifam, I am at the Pay Now screen on the FMS website. Just waiting to see how this goes. Okay, well, the pressure's on. Hopefully I can answer all your questions. Okay. I'm in England, says Staffordshire Scale Trail, but work nights. Yeah, it's pretty late where you are at the moment. And I'm sorry that I was late earlier. I'm seeing a few comments on that coming up. Hello, Vincent, Newfound Drone Productions, Terrain Tamer RC, Sean Morland, RC Fly 1N6, Quinn's RC is here, and do check out his channel too. Did I tell you all how much I love Fair RC? Says Bad Wolf 9507. Is that Robert Wolf, I wonder? But yeah, nice to see you here. Okay, cool. Well, we're done with the hellos, and yeah, welcome to the show. Hope you're gonna stick with us. We've got a lot of cool stuff to show you. I'll be trying to answer all your questions on the new FMS release, the Tacoma. And yeah, we're gonna have a play around with it on the table. We've got some giveaways and just gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get started. All right. Well, I'm gonna begin with a one that came out just the other day, and it got quite a lot of attention when it came out. And it's our new FRC mod for the LC80 FCX18 platform. So hopefully we've got a lot of Toyota lovers on the show today, because you know, it's all about Toyota. We've got the Tacoma later. And you know, one of our best selling mods for a long time has been the LC80 Tricolor mod, which has an upgrade brushless motor and is inspired by Ivan Stewart and that kind of racing livery. And so we've been kind of messing around with the LC80 for a little bit, and we had a mystery box, and there's a bunch of new colors available and stuff like that through that mystery box. You can't buy them separately, but there's one that we did release that we wanted to release separately, partly because it's black and FMS already have a black version. So we wanted to make sure that nobody's disappointed by getting a black one if they've already gotten an FMS black one. So we sold it separately, and it's, I'm gonna bring it out now. And here we go. This is our Blackline mod. Blackline mod for LC80. It has a quite retro red line on it, so it should be called red line, but yeah, we called it Blackline. It's like a product line, I guess. And this is our upgraded LC80, and it's really quite a looker. And so it's based on the FCX18 platform, which a lot of you may be familiar with already. It has 2-speed portal axles. It has a metal frame, metal links. It has, yeah, it has metal gears throughout, so it's very smooth driving, good suspension. Let's lift up a wheel. You can see the suspension is pretty good. And yeah, and so what we've done to it is we've taken this really nice scale body, and yeah, a lot of people love this Land Cruiser body. It looks very realistic. It's a hard body, so it has really smooth lines, and it has a lot of detail on it that you wouldn't get from a Lexan. And we've painted it a gloss black. And it's based on a car that's basically we found it on Facebook. There are a lot of groups on Facebook for Toyota fans, and this car shows up every now and then, and we saw it. So it's based on somebody's real Land Cruiser, and we basically took as many of the parts and did as close as we could to you know, replicating it. But we also added a few touches that our fans particularly asked for. So many people wanted, for example, they wanted to have the 4 yellow lights that are on the original. Oh, hey, could you pass the yellow Land Cruiser? Yeah. This is the original. We've upgraded, we've installed some rock sliders on it, but I think it's basically the original. And you can see here that there's the 4 roof lights here, and they're awesome, and they come on. So that's really cool. They've got working roof lights. But some people felt that it was a little bit big. And so we've replaced them with 6 smaller ones, and they look clear but when you turn them on, they're the same color. They're yellow underneath. And so, yeah, this 6 roof lights, and it gives it a bit more scale. We've also changed the roof rack. You can see the roof rack here. And we just got a slightly different one. I'm not sure if I can get this off or if it's screwed down. Can I take this off? No, I think it's screwed down onto the roof. But yeah, it's a nice low profile roof rack that you can see here. And this tent shell, we call it a shell because it hasn't got the actual fabric inside, but it opens on top if I can. Don't want to break it. But it's got a nice kind of pattern to it. This is 3D printed, by the way, and it hooks up just here. And yeah, it doesn't have the fabric, unfortunately, but that's maybe the next step in our development, is kind of working with fabrics and stuff like that. And then we've got at the back, many people asked to remove the spare wheel because the wheel gives it extra weight on the back, which can be quite tricky when you're crawling, just having something kind of dragging you down. So we replaced that with something which we've seen online. Can you zoom in, please? See if you can catch the detail on this. Yeah, so this here is a jerry can and a shovel, and it's mounted in the same place where the spare wheel was mounted. So it just gives it a finished look without having that extra weight of a big wheel on the back. So we worked on that as well. This can be exchanged. The shovel can be exchanged for other accessories and things like that. So if you've got something that you'd like to use, it should hopefully be able to clip in. Let's just close this guy up. Another thing we added was the fender flares. You can see here the fender flares are a lot wider than the original. You can see the originals are very low profile. These ones, we just wanted something a bit more aggressive looking. And we loved these ones when we saw the real life versions. They do look really cool with the kind of pattern on it that you can see. And we also upgraded the bumper as well. Now we've actually got a CNC aluminium bumper of this coming very soon. This mod comes with the 3D printed version, but it has metal hooks here, metal rings, and it has the original roof lights from the FMS have been put on the front, which gives it a very cool look. And the original bumper, this one, is also included in the box, which is nice, so you get the 2 options. Other upgrades are the weighted Bertrassi Steely wheels and these Precipice tires. Precipice tires have a very nice soft compound and soft foam vented. And you can see the tread pattern is a really good one for crawling. It's got, it's kind of good for mixed things, but it's got a lot of space in there for clearing out mud. There's a lot of different angles in there for gripping onto stuff. Yeah, the sidewall and the shoulders are really detailed and yeah, give it a really aggressive look. So they come together with this mod. The sticker, we have added the sticker, and of course this takes a little bit of trial and error to get it exactly right. And it has the Ferrari sticker as well. I'm not sure if the Ferrari one is it comes separately. You need to put it on yourself. I'm not sure. It comes also with the interior driver. You can see this one. Is this actually the? Yeah, this is the FCX18, but this one has darker windows and no driver installed. So this one, you can see the driver inside. Just gives it that little bit more detail. Let's take off this one so you can see it. So it's a really nice mod that we've done. The price is a little bit high. As you can see, we've put a lot of work on it, and there's a lot of extra parts included. And so that's what that extra cost is. I should also mention the big one, which is that this has been upgraded to a brushless motor. There is an FMS brushless available, but yeah, just to let you know, this is a brushless mod, and so the performance is very smooth and very powerful. Let me get your comments on this. Could you go back a little bit and see what you guys think? If you have any questions, let me know. Okay. Hi, Joe. And FRC says NW. Is that Northwest RC Adventures? That's great. Nice to see you. I'm so excited about the new Tacoma. I'm a big Toyota truck fan. Yeah, do stay tuned for that. I just got the 10th scale LC80 V2. It's such an amazing truck. Yes, it is. Very nice. There's a bigger one. I have got our tricolor mod here. I'll quickly show you. Just under the table. It's a bit dirty, but you can see it. Nice looking body. This is a kind of Lexan body, but it's really thick Lexan, very durable. And it's this is our mod with an upgrade bumper, stickers and repaint. It has upgrade wheels and tires, and it's brushless. So yeah, do check that out on our website. Okay, love the accessories instead of the tire, says Bam Bam. Glad you like those. It's good to have other options anyway, right? Some of the black would look better in a matte finish. I do agree. I think that the gloss looks awesome, but can scratch a little bit and also can show up fingerprints. So you'll see I'm holding it carefully at the bottom and not touching it too much, because fingerprints do show up a little bit on the black glossy body. But it looks fantastic if you want to have it as a display model, you know. So other than that, you know, it does, when it scratches, it will show up a little bit more than some other colors, maybe. Give us a discount code. We'll give some discount codes and giveaways a little bit later. Zoom Ad says, add some limb risers and a couple of badges, and it looks really close to the overland bound founder's rig. That's cool suggestions. Thank you, Zoom Ad. Bushwhacker fender flares, says Bordeaux Rat. Is that right? Yeah, the Blackline is awesome, Joe, says Ascend. Thank you very much. And check out Ascend's channel if you get a chance. I love those tires, says Robert Pfeiffer. Look great and perform really well. Thanks for the feedback, Robert. Rogue wheels might look nice on there. We have a little bit of an update for you. We have Rogue wheels, which let me see if I've got something I can show you with those. Do I have the blue K10? No. Okay. Oh, here. So Quinn just mentioned that maybe on here, the Rogue wheels, which we also have in black and red, would look nice. So you can see the Rogue wheels just here. And these are a good match with our Outrider tires, which you can also see here, a bit muddy. But the thing is that we can't really use them on our mods for LC80 because they are a little bit too big. These are 1.2 size wheels, and the tires are 64 in diameter. And so, yeah, it's a bit hard to fit them on the LC80 without causing more interference with the body. But the good news is that we are making a 1.0 version of these wheels, and it should be out quite soon. So yeah, at that point, it would be pretty nice to have these on the LC80. Or if you guys want to do some DIY magic and you know, raise the body a little bit or trim the fenders or whatever you want to do to get these working with some bigger wheels and tires, then that would be cool too. Let me put this one back. Okay, I'd definitely like to see the jerry cans for sale. So some of you are asking if we'll have these accessories sold separately. I think we probably will. I don't want to like guarantee it at this point, but normally after a little while of them being on our mods, then we will start to sell them separately. So these things will be probably available. That's an amazingly good mod, somebody just said. It looks, I just skipped that, unfortunately, but Staffordshire Scale Trail says, it looks amazing, Joe. Love the roof tent and smaller spotlights. The driver is a nice touch too. Thank you very much. And RC Granny says, I have a fleet of LC80s now. Yeah, so that's the thing. We do so many cool mods with these that it does become a bit of a collection. So yeah, I mean, it's all good really, but as long as you're enjoying them. And some people complained on our Facebook saying, why are you always doing LC80? It's mainly because people love it. And so we make it because people want the LC80. If they wanted something else, we'd most likely make it. But unfortunately, some of the cars that get left behind are ones that there's not such a high demand for. You know, maybe there's some, but there's not as much as we get for the other some of these other cars. So our best sellers will get more mods. You know, that's the nature of it, unfortunately. But yeah, hope you are enjoying the series. We've got a whole bunch of them. We'll have to do a video featuring all of them, I think. We've got in our mystery box, we've got several that we haven't sold before. And and we're always adding to our mystery box as well. So every month or so, we'll probably add a new mod into that mystery box collection. And so you'll hopefully see more and more mystery boxes coming up, but maybe not sold separately, at least for a little while. And Bam Bam says, people going to hate, just ignore them. Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind. We love to hear comments. And, you know, some of our best, what's the word, correspondents or best advisors from fans are actually ones who started off complaining about stuff. And, you know, we talked to them and found out what they were really thinking. And they turned into being really awesome advisors who know a lot of stuff that we can learn from. So we're really happy to talk to anybody who wants to make suggestions and stuff like that. Okay. And somebody, as Des Ryder says, yes, Tacoma mod, please. We are working on it. So it won't be long, hopefully. Probably, you know, you guys, some people might complain that we released the mod too soon. So we might delay it a little bit just to give you a chance to enjoy the mod that the car that you've already got, the new Tacoma, which is coming out very soon. I'm going to put these guys away. Let me just throw this down here. Okay, so I say it's coming out soon. The Tacoma is actually on our website now. There's a pre-order price for it, which is $99, $99.99, I guess. Awesome price. And I think that's just a pre-order special. So if you're going to pre-order it, then you get that price. Fantastic. And it's on our website now. You can go. There should be a link somewhere. Have we stickied a link to the Tacoma? Yeah. So just check out the link and get it and don't look back. All right, I'm just going to get the box and then we're going to do the opening. Ta-da. Okay, are you guys excited? I am. I've got scissors here and a knife. Okay. Let's have a look. This box, I don't know if it's just my imagination, but it feels a little bit lower than usual FMS boxes. So we'll have to have a look at that. And you can see here the three options, blue, red, and gray. This one is the red version, but I have the other two at hand, and I'll be showing all of them off in the live stream. All right, let's open it up. I always try to be careful when I'm like doing this part because I don't like to scratch the box, but then I end up always scratching it anyway. No, I think we're good this time. Okay. And we have the FCX 24M 124 Toyota Tacoma, officially licensed. Look at that, guys. Looks fantastic. You can see it's a hard body by all the detail that's in there, the lines. And yeah, just looks great. Let's get it open. Okay, quick look around the box. We have a long introduction here. Can you zoom in on that? Oh, go. You can pause it later if you want to read it. But who really is going to read it? Maybe if you're bored a few hours after you've opened it, you might have a look. Okay, here's what you really want to see. Okay, so here are the dimensions. Wheelbase, 153 mm. This is longer than the Land Rovers that were on this platform, or that are on this platform. We have approach and departure angles, 49 degrees and 43 degrees. Overall length, 253 mm. Height, 105 mm. Width, 86 mm. Total width, 105 mm. Okay, some of the key selling points. At the bottom, Toyota licensed ABS hardbody. Okay, a really nice scale build. Now, what I know about this car is that FMS have put a lot of effort and most of their resources into the development of this body, not so much upgrading the chassis and things like that, but just making sure that it's scale and looks good, looks right. We have heavy-duty trapezoidal, how do you pronounce that? Metal cross member for improved strength and durability. Two-speed transmission. Okay, so this is a staple of the FCX 24M platform. Two-speed transmission. It has straight axles. It has counter-rotating drive shafts for smoother, more realistic handling. And I think that is that new for this platform? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was on the Land Rovers or not. But that's basically, could you go back a little bit again, please? Yeah, I think, the counter-rotating drive shaft is basically to avoid or to minimize torque twist, which is when there's heavy load and you're trying to get through it, the body sometimes tilts because the gears are kind of pulling it. And so the counter-rotating drive shaft will hopefully balance that out so it doesn't twist or lean to the side so much, which can help performance and also just the look of it. Well, we've got a small box. I guess that's the electronics, a transmitter or something like that. Okay, nothing in there. And I've got the red one. Have a look at that. This is how it's come packaged. A little bit different to the normal FMS cars. Like I said, I think they're kind of investing most of the money into, how do I get this out? Into like the body itself and just making the product good and the price affordable rather than spending money on a box that you're going to throw away. There we go. Might make a nice, some kind of obstacle later. You could lean it up on something. Let's see, how's this going? I think I need to open it at the sides here. Bear with me, guys. So this one comes open. And the other side. This is the joy of live streams. unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. Unhinged most of the time. Okay, here we go. We've got some clips to do. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 throughout. Bit of a hassle, I have to say, compared to the usual boxes. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I do prefer it like when I open the box to see it like really well presented inside. But yeah, for that price, $99, I think it's better to have a $99 price tag or whatever it will be rather than like an extra 10 on top just for the box. You know? Wow. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Are you excited? Ta-da! Okay, nice. Wow. This is sweet. Look at this. Wow, it's pretty light as well. But look at that. Okay, first thoughts is I love the red. I love the red color. The details on it. I love the lines. This is the kind of thing you never get with Lexan. These deep lines down the sides. Has a shallow bed, but looks nice. And really nice detailing on the lights. The Tacoma logo. Nice bumpers. There's wires there. And awesome looking grille and bumper. Very nice. I think this one is a nice choice. Very low profile, so it's not going to get hung up on things. It's got little hooks. Very cool. Lights. The Toyota logo on the front. Has an interior which looks like a Lexan interior to me. But it has an interior, which is cool. No driver. I think that's also quite good. Some people prefer a driver that can come out if there's a driver in there, so you can put other stuff inside. With this one comes empty. You can put your own driver, well, the top half of a driver in there to give it that extra look. I love the detailing along the sides. This emblem here, Tacoma emblem. Very clear windows. Nice roof rack. This one's very low profile. Okay, cool fenders. These look really slick, really sleek. Nice. Let's give it a lift. You can see the suspension. Okay, and can you go back out again, please? Okay, these are 47 millimeter diameter tires. By the way, just a little drop test. It's not going to win any competitions on the drop test, but it's. I think it's basically the standard that you get. The shocks are the same as the Land Rover shocks, I think. Okay, and yeah, what do you guys think? Let me get your comments, and then we'll move on. Nice little spoiler up at the top. Very nice. Okay. Looks so much better than the HPI Venture 18 Hilux. Yeah, we've got that one, actually. And we do like it, but this one's a lot more scale looking. Anyone know how long they will be $99 for pre-order? Do you know how long? Yeah. It's 1 week pre-orders. So I think it's during that period, it will be $99 and then the price will go up. The price is staying the same? Oh, wow. Okay. So the price is the same. It's going to be $99 for the main duration of its shelf life. I don't know. This year will be $99. So buy it before January. Yeah. And then it probably will go up a little bit. But $99, fantastic. Normally you get new products, they're more expensive and then they go down, but FMS do things in a special way. Joe, are those real light buckets on the fog lights? Are you talking about these? I'm not sure. Fog lights. These fog lights, they look like blinkers to me. But they are not actually lights here. These are not real lights. These are lights, but not these ones. If you're talking about the Blackline mod, these are real lights and they do come on. I did mean to turn that on. I might do that a bit later. Okay, would be nice with an Aussie style overland bed, flatbed. Yeah, so the one thing that I'm I think is a little bit disappointing for Fair RC mods is that the bed is not separate. So it's one piece with the cab and with the whole body. So you can't take off the bed and replace it with something else, unfortunately. This part does come out, this part, and so that might help with installing some things in it, and I'm sure that will be useful. Also, the hood comes off, this hood. I've seen pictures showing that it comes off, so that's good for us. That means we can do like two-tone paint jobs quite easily. Just take that off and paint it separately. So that will be great. But yeah, this one, having the shallow bed and having it not separable is a little bit of a disappointment for Ferrari mod fans, I think. But we'll do a bunch of cool stuff on this anyway. There's a lot of stuff that we can still do. And Easy Boy RC, nice to see you here. Check out his channel. Sorry I'm late, he says. I'm getting the red one first. Looks great. Yeah, looking forward to seeing that on your channel, Easy Boy. 2FM RC is here. I wish the bed was deeper. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I think it was a problem with, there's something in there that's causing it to, yeah, the shocks, the shocks are mounted are a little bit high, and there's also this little bit of foam in there to protect it from scratching on the chassis or something like that. And that's getting in the way as well. So they don't have enough space to reduce that, unfortunately. So it's a shallow bed. Yeah, that's one of the drawbacks, I guess, but it's still really nice. Turn it on, says Humberto Valdez. Yes, absolutely. That's what we're going to do. Joe, set a 124 Rover next to it, please. Okay, let's do that now. I've got a bunch of them here. We have a Discovery, D110, and one of our modded Range Rovers. Okay, I looked at these earlier, and they're basically the same height, but they don't seem it because these Land Rovers have this big roof rack on, so it makes it look taller. And also this one has the lower cargo bed at the back, but the actual cab is roughly the same height. I'd say just a little bit smaller than the Discovery, maybe. You can see that. And let's put this Range Rover next to it. You can see the height is not much different. Yeah, very similar. This one looks a lot taller because it's got the roof rack on. But again, it's very comparable. I think it's just a little bit taller than the Tacoma. So yeah, it looks a lot lower because it's a pickup, because it hasn't got that high profile roof rack on it. Yeah. What do you guys think of the size? The length, let's have a look. This is the longest of the Land Rovers, is D110. And so you can see the difference. in the wheelbase. You can see it's got a longer drive shaft as well. Okay, so try and keep it in camera. It's got a longer drive shaft, longer links, which is also pretty great because you get another option for links for these guys, another option for drive shafts. So it might make your FCX 24Ms a little bit more compatible with other bodies. All right, let's now show you the other three, and then I'm going to turn it on. All right, so let's have a look. Sorry, the other two, not other three. We have a blue one. I like this blue one. I like blue and red. Gray, I'm never a huge fan of dark gray, but I like these blue and red ones. And we've upgraded the gray one with some Bertrandsi parts that are compatible. Okay. Have a look, we've got some Bertrandsi parts on it. And this is the gray one. Okay, so what's compatible? We found we can still use the steering links. We can still use the servo horn. You can use the Bertrandsi, what do you call it? Chassis central mount is basically the skid tray mount. It's basically a skid plate, which because you can see it goes over the this part here, which sticks out, and it just smooths that over a little bit, and also helps to get a bit more triangulation for the links. So this is a really nice part. It's available in aluminium as well. And we have these cool Night Racer wheels, which of course looked ridiculous on the Land Rovers. But the wheels themselves look really nice on the Hilux. And these are 0.9 wheels. We are developing some new tires to go with these wheels and a new set of wheels as well. The new tires are bigger. They're like 53 millimeters, and they look fantastic. They're wider as well. They look fantastic on the Tacoma. So look out for those coming soon. All right, can you go back a little bit, please? Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to turn it on. So this is a Velcro opening. You can see here, we've got everything. We've got the battery. This is a 380 milliamp battery. We've got the ESC mounted at the front. Oh yeah, we've also got the a bumper mount here, but it has slight rub on it. You just have to pull it over this one. Okay, so it still fits, but just not quite as perfectly as it does on the Land Rovers. Okay, so we're gonna just plug that. I still haven't shown you the transmitter and all that, so let's have a look. There's a nice strap for the battery. Oh, this has been plugged in already. Good, but let me quickly show you. This one has changed. The just the plugs that I used have changed a little bit, and I found it to be a little bit less comfortable to actually plug it in. It has very sharp corners, so just it's not a big deal. Just something to be aware of. I had a bit of trouble using this one earlier. Just plugging it in, you'll get used to it, and just hold it on the flat side rather than on the sharp corner side. Okay. Oh, one thing to show you that I haven't shown you yet. Have a look. Something has been added to the chassis. You can see here. There are new mounting positions for the shocks on front and rear, which is awesome. And this enables us to have bigger wheels and tires so that there's less interference. So that's a really good thing for our mods and stuff like that. So we're going to have some, like if you compare these are really nice tires, by the way, but they're a little bit small. And for me, I never really liked such a big gap between the tires and the fenders. So I do like to have bigger tires on these. And these are 47 millimeters. And our new tires that we're bringing out soon are 53. So it's quite a substantial difference. And just gives the car a much more aggressive off-road look. And Mr. Toybox says the Ivan Stewart version will be epic. Yeah, if we do one, we might do one that's a little bit different. I'm not sure. We'll see. People got used to that tricolor pattern. We need to do something a bit different this time, maybe. What do you think? Shall we do one? Okay, so we're going to have a, we're going to turn the power on just here. Oh, first let's get the transmitter out. This is for this one. So I'm not going to, let me just get it out and then I'll get the other transmitter to power on the gray version. Okay, so you can see here, this is a FlySky transmitter. Unfortunately, the one without dip switches. So it's a little bit of, it has all the same features, but you need to do combos in order to get everything to work, like adjusting the drag brake and what else is it good for? Just things like finding the lights. The lights are usually on this, but it just says bind, so that can be a bit confusing sometimes. It has a nice foam steering wheel on it though, so that's cool. And it comes with this packet here. And let's just open that up and see what you get. USB charger, little Phillips head screwdriver for some of the parts, but I'm sure most of them are hex. Yeah, most of them are hex. There's just one or two areas where you might need a Phillips. I'm not sure which ones. And then we have a second option for bumper and grille. And this is cool because it's another licensed option. So we have here a little bumper and a grille, which has space for the Toyota emblem rather than like the, oh, you can see it installed here. Yeah, we installed it for you. You've probably already seen it. So here there is a new bumper and grille, new emblem. So you get that option straight out of the box. Now it says on the product page, this is a bonus gift. So I don't know how long they're going to have these like for free in the box. I just don't know. But there's really nice, cool options for people. Which version do you like best? The A or the B? A or B? Let us know. The foam wheel is best, says Zumad. FMS continues to do good things, says Andrew. We're getting a lot of Bs. Yeah. FMS is killing it with the release big time after seeing these gorgeous trucks. I'm now looking forward to a 110 scale version of those tacos, brother. Is that Hulk Hogan talking? Yeah, mostly Bs. Okay, most people are preferring the B option, and that's really interesting. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know what I prefer. I like the Toyota, the wording of the Toyota rather than the badge. So I'm going to go with this one myself. But many people choosing this version instead. It's great to have the options. Then we also have Allen keys for the other screws. And we have a hex wrench. And we have an extra gear, a helical gear. So I'm not sure if that changes the gear ratio or not, or if it's just a replacement. But it's steel, so should be. If it's steel inside, then I don't know what's the need for this one because it probably won't break. But yeah, interesting. I will be getting the 110 FMS Camel Range Rover next, says Mr. Toybox. The Axial CJ7 I just got, I guess, and it's sick. Way better out of box than I expected. Cool. A Jeep Comanche or a J10 like the one from Twister movie, says Viking XJ. Some parts on the FCX24M platform say V2. What's that mean? Now, I don't think that V2 is like a huge difference between, with the other version. I think it's, from what I can tell, I can't remember if this version, the Land Rovers have counter-rotating drive shafts. But this one does. And I think they've probably made it a little bit more durable in some places, added those shock towers so you can adjust the shocks and have new links, and extended links and drive shafts. So I don't think there's a whole lot different between this one and the other one. But if there is, we'll be sure to let you know soon on our Facebook or webpage. All right, so which one am I doing? I'm going to get the gray one turned on. Okay, now I've got batteries pre-installed in this. Let's turn it on. Do I have it turned on already? Looks like batteries are in. There we go. All right, so we've got it turned on. Let's do the lights. So the lights is just the bind button. I think it's just on and off. Very bright white lights here. Very modern looking. And then press one more time, turn off. Let's see the back. They do not come on. And they don't come on either. So let's have a look. No indicators, just lights on and off for these guys. Okay. So let's get this one crawling on something. Okay, we're going to have a bit of a game for a giveaway in just a minute. Let me put these ones away. And I'm going to get some obstacles out. Okay. Do they have light buckets in the rear to accept LEDs? Yeah. Yeah, these ones you should be able to get these through. I don't see a place where you can house them. I think you can just, there's a couple of holes in the back. I don't think you can really see it here. Can you zoom in, please? Yeah, can you see those holes? There's a red dot just here, 2 red dots. So I think these are holes where you can, snake in some LEDs on both sides. Okay. Too many releases. We cannot keep up with the buy button, says Ascend. Can't wait to get one, says Nick. Looks good to me. The Landies had them too, says Staffordshire Scale Trail. Okay, let's get some obstacles out. So I'm actually going to first of all make a little bridge. Can you zoom back out? Oh, what happened to the screen? Oh dear. I can't see my screen, guys. So hopefully that's just a screen problem. I've just messed everything up. Let's. Am I still on? Can you still see me? Okay, we're gonna put this guy on, and I just wanted to make a gap, and we had planned it, but not well enough, I guess. We just kicked out my display monitor, but we're gonna have a little gap so that we need to use a bridge to get over. And I'm just going to crawl it over the bridge for a minute. You can see how well it goes. I'm just going to go quite nice and slowly so you can see the slow modulation. There we go. Okay, very nice. And we just go backwards. I am still on the screen. Yeah, there we go. Let's go fast. Launch it, bridge, somebody said. Okay, let's see it. That's a launch, right? It doesn't quite go fast enough to actually do any jumps. But pretty nice speed for a 2-speed, 24 scale car. Okay, and we're going to get another set of bridges out. Let's have a look. There you go. Thank you to my assistants who got my screen back and working. Hopefully everything's all good. And let's see how it handles these bridges. What do you guys have at home for obstacles? I want to know. It's getting to winter. And oh, this is a brushed motor, by the way. You can probably hear that. Yeah, it's getting to winter now, so we're going to want to kind of set up an indoor crawler course, do some more workbench stuff. Okay, and next up, let's just clear up this table a little bit more. I'm going to get a small ramp. I'm just going to do a DIY course here. Just going to get a small ramp, and I'm going to place a small rock on it. Okay. I'll just block off half a side, and so it needs to find some space in there to get over the ramp. Okay, let's see how it does. Okay, you might need to turn the camera a little bit. Okay, I have to push the trigger a little bit to get a bit of torque over. Oh, yeah. Glad it's not a real car. Is this okay? Sorry, I'm just checking the steering. It's not quite centered. I need to adjust. So let's try adjusting the steering. Okay, when you hear that long beep, I think that means it's centered. But it's not steering very well to the left. Let me see. I think it's because we've adjusted it. Let's see how that goes. Because we've upgraded it, probably not checked to make sure it's working. That drag brake needs to come on, I think. That's causing trouble. Okay, here we go. I feel. Okay. I feel the steering was different to the one I practiced on. Oh, there we go. Okay, over the ramp. And next, we're going to try a couple of these Hobby Plus buggies. Okay, can you point the camera? Okay, we've got these Hobby Plus mini buggies, and I'm going to just get them and maybe shove a couple of tires down there and drive over those. You are in high gear, Joe. Thank you very much for letting me know. That's probably what's causing my trouble. That's why the drag brake was not doing good. Yeah, thank you very much. And that is much better. Oh, I need to pay attention. Okay, nice control over the bridge. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Let's get this car over the top of these buggies. Now, the problem with pickups is that it does sometimes get caught in the middle. It gets hung up a little bit. So you need to make sure that you've got your wheels on something. Whoa. There we go. There's a tire getting chewed up in there. Okay, so that's the second obstacle, or third. And we're going to have one final obstacle at the end, which is a big rock. And we're going to put some tires around it. Now, the aim of the game here will be to get the whole car on top of the rock. Okay, so all 4 wheels. Okay. Borju Rat, thank you very much for helping me out there. Okay, so we need to get all 4 wheels on that rock. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, it's not turning to the left. I think it's because we've done something to the steering while we were upgrading it. Okay, and there we go. Perfect. Just knock one tire out the way, and then we get all 4 up on here. So we're going to play a game, guys. We're going to put down some prizes. And let's put that one there, or here. We can put this one here. Okay, we've got some prizes, and we're going to put a prize after each obstacle. Okay, so we have a $10 off code for parts. Another one. A $20 off code for LCAT Blackline. That's the mod that I showed you earlier. And yeah, check the trim. I did actually just check the trim, and it seemed fine, but yeah, maybe it's off. And $20 off code for LCAT Blackline, another one. And then we have a $25 merchandise, $25 worth of merchandise. I'm not sure what that is. $50 off code for the Tacoma at the very end. Okay, so we're going to put the big one, $50 off for Tacoma. So that's half price. We're going to put that at the end. Basically, I'm not going to put it there because it will get in the way, but if we can get all 4 wheels on that rock, that's the main prize. Okay, so somebody will win that if I can get it. Okay, $10 off code for parts. We're going to just put that at the end of the bridges. Okay, and we're going to put the $20 off code for the LCAT Blackline after the second obstacles. Okay, now as you can see, there are 2 paths. There's this bridge. Can you zoom out or see where I'm pointing? There's this path, which will take you across the wooden bridge, over the ramp and the stone. Please follow. And then over to the final obstacle, this big rock. And then we go back, and that was part road A, and then we have road B, which is this one. Okay, so then we'll go over here, and over here. So the only difference between the 2 is on this side, there's $20 off for the LCAT Blackline. And on this side, there's $25 worth of merchandise. Okay, so whichever one you guys want, let me know in the comments. Should I take the wooden bridge or the metal bridge? Okay, wooden bridge or metal bridge? Okay, wooden, metal, okay. And as soon as I see like you guys are choosing one more than the other, then I will go, I will listen to you. It's about 50-50, I'd say. But I'm going to say that that's probably the metal bridge. Yeah, metal bridge, guys. Let's go for it. Okay, can you zoom out or aim at the car, please? Okay, so let's just clear a little bit here. So the aim is to get to the end of the course as without falling, without tipping over, and without getting hung up on some rocks or some buggies. So if I lose, if it falls off or it gets tipped over or hung up, then we need to start again. And I only will have 3 lives to do it. Should be very easy. And I'm going to go very slowly just to make it more interesting. Okay. Here we go. if we get these prizes, then we'll do the giveaway to see who wins. Okay. Very nice. And that's the first prize. That's $10 off for parts. Let's see how I'm going to handle this one. Okay, nice talk. Okay, nice and easy. Don't get hung up. This is the problem with pickups and my driving especially. Okay, that's one life, guys. Are we gonna do it? Let's get over and start again. Just put it on cruise control, says RC Granny. Cruise control will be better than my driving, is what she's implying. And she's probably right. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a bit of speed over this because I think it might be faster. Oh, I just knocked the obstacles down. It's coming to the edge of the table. Come on. Okay, that's my second life, guys. That's my second life. Okay, let's try it. I tried it before. It was really easy. Okay, are you ready? Come on, give us some likes. Give me some luck. Send it to me. A little bit of love, and I'm sure I'll do better next time. Come on. Okay, come on. These guys don't stay still. Okay, reverse. Why is that not turning? Sorry, we're out of steering. Okay, I think it's the upgrades that we put on. I'm gonna try a different mod, a different version. Okay, let's try these ones. And get this one plugged in. And just bind it with the same transmitter. Hopefully that won't cause any issues. Where did I put it? Okay, let's try. So to bind, you should just hold down the bind button with the car powered on. Just turn that one off. Can you turn the car off? Okay, just hold it down, press the on button. Hopefully that will bind. There we go. Okay. Let's try this one, guys. Are you ready? Oh dear, the bridge is causing troubles now. Guess I'm not allowed to touch it. Let's go nice and slow. Okay, one more life. Guys, I'm sweating now. I'm sweating. I'm really nervous. I want to get you that last prize. Come on. You know, I practiced this. I practiced this yesterday and it was so easy. I was not having any of these problems that I'm having now. Okay, there we go. Over the bump. Okay. There we go. We're over. We're over. Okay, we got a prize, guys. We got our $25 merchandise. Okay. See if we can. Guys, I got you a $25 merchandise. It's time for us to try one last time to get that final prize. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Come on, go around. Use the rock. Use the rock. Okay, I'm around. I'm around. Okay, push the rock, the tires out the way. And now we're on to the final obstacle. And it should be there. We got, can you get a close-up of that? Okay, there we go, guys. It took me one more try, but I did it in the end. Okay, all 4 wheels are on the rock. Is that right? I think we're good. Okay, woo! Guys, I'm really glad that I managed to do it in the end. Okay, I'm getting better. You guys need to give me some lessons. And let's turn off the power. Okay, it took us 2 cars and 4 attempts, but we finally got there. Okay, I'm gonna just turn this one off. Power button's just at the bottom here. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway. We have a $10 off code for parts. We have $25 for merchandise. And finally, we got the $50 off code for the Tacoma. Okay, this is why I bought the red one, says Dirty Larry. They crawl better. Love the stock one. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I think we're going to need to refit those upgrades. Okay, yeah, they're doing it. It does pretty well by itself, and it moves really nicely straight out of the box. So great job. All right, thank you. Thank you for your support. Let's get started. So we're going to do a giveaway. We've got 3 to give away, 3 different things. I'm going to give you a keyword, and you need to write it. And then after 10 seconds, I'm going to do the screenshot, and the top 3 people will win the prizes. The very top person, who is clearly visible at the top of the screen and not cut off, will win the $50 off code for the Tacoma. Second place will get the $25 merchandise, and the third place will get $10 off cars for parts. Okay, any parts on our website. All right, let's get started. And just get the iPad and the keyword. I'm going to say taco for short. T-A-C-O. T-A-C-O. Taco. Okay. Not Tacoma and not Santa. Taco. Okay, you guys are good? Taco. I'm going to count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screenshot. Okay, and we have somebody is cut off, and I don't know who that is, but let's go in. We've got Alan DeBuff. Congratulations. William Hall and the Bearded Gorilla RC. Awesome, guys. So Alan DeBuff, you get the $50 off for the Tacoma. William, you get the $25 merchandise. And Bearded Gorilla RC, you get $10 off parts. Congratulations, guys. And to claim your prize, you just need to go to support@fairrc.com and let us know that you won, and we'll set you up with the prize. And it will go a whole lot smoother than the actual fun we had at the table just now. But yeah, awesome. And I had a lot of fun, and we'll hopefully do this kind of thing again where we can really show the car capabilities. So yeah, stay tuned. Please do get it from FairRC if you haven't already done so. The Tacoma is a great looking car, fantastic little gift before you have to start buying Christmas presents next month. Gift for yourself or a gift for somebody else. Yeah, can't wait to see these guys out and about getting new paint jobs and upgrades and making them look even cooler than they already look. Can't wait to see your photos and videos. Do share them on our Facebook community. All right. Thanks a lot and see you next time. Bye-bye.